Welcome back to the IBJJF Podcast. My guest today is Andressa Cintra. Andressa is a 3-time world champion. She's a Pan champion, a Brazilian national champion, a world no-gi champion, and she's going to be competing in the IBJJF Flow Grappling Female Heavyweight GP this coming Friday, March 3rd. Andressa, thanks for joining me.
Thank you so much for the invitation, Danny. I'm really excited to be talking to you. How is my preparation for this GP?
You had such an amazing 2022. I think it's fair to say that that was probably one of your best years as a competitor. Can you talk
Yeah.
about 2022 and what made that year so special for you?
So in 2022, I think I did not do so many tournaments. I chose really well the ones that I was going to compete. And I was successful in all of them, the ones that I did. I think it's more because of my focus on my preparation instead of only trying to compete, and getting one mistake on top of the other. Makes sense? So I really try to focus, even though with good results, I try to focus when I come back on what I did well and what I did not do well, what I can do better next time. So every time I go to a new tournament, people don't expect what they gonna see there. They think I do only this because in the last tournament, for an example, they think I'm only playing De La Riva guard because last time I swept in De La Riva, but I'm already evolving something else. So I'm more focused instead of only achievements. I'm focused on progress. So I think that's the most important thing on my career that is being working out. It is not only going there to compete and win. It's going there to show a beautiful jiu-jitsu, what I have been working on, like achieving those results without committing so many mistakes, or always trying to make the game plan to achieve the submission, because the goal it is to submit, right? To dominate the fight and submit. And all of the fight is not that easy, right? Because the girls are super, super tough. But if I don't correct myself, if I don't come back to the school and talk to my professors with Lucas and Drac, and I see that only as a win, nothing to learn, I don't think that's my goal. I want to get better every day. That's my goal. I want to go to the gym and improve every single day on what I'm working on.
It's very interesting focusing on progress rather than achievements. Is that something that was a difficult transition for you? Did you feel like you focused too much on achievements earlier in your career?
Yes, I did focus too much, especially on the beginning of my black belt, because I was pretty successful on the color belts, but I would a lot commit the same mistakes on top of the other. So every single tournament, for an example, I competed last tournament and I lost by one mistake, and on the next tournament I was committing the same mistake again because I was not focusing. I only wanted to compete more. Okay, it didn't work this time, let me compete another time. Instead of focusing on the problem, what is happening, what I can do better to fix this. Okay, after I focus, I get, okay, I feel confident doing this. Now I can move on and try my next tournament. Make sense? I don't try to put like one medal on top of the other. You know what I mean? This is like, actually, medals are not that important. Important is that moment, that you feel good about yourself, that you feel that like, okay, I'm feeling good. I can fight against anyone here that I believe that I can win. You know what I mean? So that's the goal. Not only like getting more and more medals anymore.
Watching you compete last year, you could definitely tell that you put progress at the forefront of what you were aiming for, and you won gi and no gi worlds. You also won Brazilian nationals. You talked about the importance of moments. Was there any moments last year that really stood out to you as particularly significant or important to you?
For sure, those moments were really, really important to me. Like achieving those goals of getting my third title as a black belt in the gi was unbelievable. I even like, oh my God, it's really happening. So it helps me to like, okay, I'm doing the right thing, you know. I'm more like a silence fighter because I work a lot in silence. I don't post too much the stuff that I do because I'm really focused on the moment. You know what I mean? And also there's something also that our manager always pull us by the ear, like, "Hey guys, you should be posting more your stuff, the stuff that you do, because everyone wants to see like how your diet, how do you train, like everybody to like nowadays are doing it, you know." And because we are so like uh, obsessed with the routines, you know, I gotta do everything that is on my routine. I gotta do my checklist. I ate my vegetables, I drink my water, I did my recovery part, which is really important for athletes, that everybody think it's only going training hard as you can on that hour or 2 hours, going home and then eating crap, eating whatever, and not getting enough sleep, not taking time to stretch yourself. Those are things that are past. You know, a pro athlete, they have to live 24 for 7 for your goals. So if I'm not training at the gym, doing a physical training, I'm probably doing a mental training. uh, Also, whenever I'm at home, I try to pass my time reading books or listening to podcasts, which is gonna make me smarter, make sense, instead of only passing social media and seeing everybody's stuff. Also, another part of our routine, it is taking our supplements, stretching, getting enough sleep, right? Because most people also don't get enough sleep. We gotta sleep a lot. We train so much. If I don't sleep, I'm like that. You know, I can't perform.
Yeah.
So there's so many things that impact on our performance, that it's not only training hard. Sometimes it's actually training a little lighter, you know, like doing more drilling or more strategic stuff, you know. So you gotta be smart. It's those the age that, oh, you gotta train harder, the harder the best has passed, guys. No, it's not like that anymore. You gotta be smart. If you only use your strength in your body, you're gonna be a really tough fighter. But if you don't use your brain, somebody smarter can beat you and not be that strong, you know. So we try to conciliate those stuff, the mental stuff, the the stuff. And also like, I really treat my body as my work, as as my machine to work, right? My machine has to work well. So I gotta take my supplements, I gotta drink a lot of water, I gotta eat real food, not cheating on my meals, you know, like I eat the healthiest possible way. My husband Lucas is also a nutritionist, so he literally don't let me eat anything bad. I sometimes people like, Andressa, you're looking too skinny. You gotta eat. I'm like, I'm eating. This
No
is
cheat
me
meals.
eating. No cheat meals. No cheat meals at all. Like my cheat meal, it is still healthy. We gotta see the ingredients. But it's like I'm happy like this, you know, because I feel that it's working. Our job is like, and also we do this with our students as well, and we see their progress. So it is like a recipe. You follow the recipe, you have results. Of course, you gotta add your own taste in there, but you gotta follow a recipe, which is most people that are have good results, they already did it, you know. So why what I'm gonna do what is wrong for me if I want like something good to happen, you know. I gotta do what I gotta do and follow the plan, you know.
Well, the way you guys approach training and your routines have definitely paid off. Like you said, you won your third world title in the gi 2022. Now you've got the IBJJF Flow Grappling Women's Heavyweight GP coming up. Another big challenge for you. I'd love to hear your thoughts on each of the competitors. Let's start with Anna Viera. She's a 5-time world champion. What do you know about Anna? What do you think are the strong points of her game, and how do you feel like you match up with her?
So I never fought Anna, and I never fought Nati. I already fought Melissa whenever we were blue belt and purple belt. So I know their qualities. You know, I know Anna is super strong. I know that she's a great passer. Also, she has a good guard as well. So she's a complete athlete. Nati, she's really good on both as well, and she's also really strategist. So her guard, it's amazing. Melissa as well, she is an amazing competitor, really strong. Oh my God, super strong. So I know their qualities. I know all of them are really, really good. But actually, I'm doing my part. You know, I'm working to train to fight against any of them. So I am really excited if I get matched up with any of them. And I actually don't care much the stuff that they're working on, because I trust on my game, you know. And I also I believe that I have the game to beat any of them, you know. So I believe that I can win against them. So I don't really care much about like their strong points or anything like that. I try to focus more on myself instead of my opponent, you know, because I know what I am doing 24/7. You know, I don't know what they are doing. I know what they show in the tournaments. When I know what they show the game on the tournaments or the internet or anything like that. I don't even look so much on the internet. So I like to study their fights, you know, to see what they're working on. But more than like that, I believe on my work. I believe on the work of my professors they're putting on me. And for sure, like their guidance, it's exceptional for me to win against any of them.
So I believe there's 13 world titles between the four of you. Anna
That's
Anna has
so
5, Nashieli
awesome.
has 5, you have 3, Melissa has 1.
That's
Actually,
great,
so that's
right?
14, but that's crazy, right? So can you talk about just how it means, what it means to you to be among such an accomplished group of female competitors?
I feel so blessed. I dream about this moment. Seriously, like since I was a little kid, like I gave up so many things, so many distractions that the other teenagers had it to live this moment that I'm living right now. So I'm like proud of where we're going to, you know, because this is only a beginning. I'm only 27 years old and already with so many results. So this is only a blessing for me to be on that card, and they chose me to be among alongside those amazing athletes to put on a show, because for sure they are training really hard for it, and I am really training really hard for it too. So I want to give exciting matches. Of course I want to win, but over there you don't have like the favorite, you know, because all of them could win, all of them. So it is gonna be a war for sure, and I'm really excited to go for it, you know. It's such a privilege to be one of them, you know.
So this is going to be the second IBJJF Flow Grappling Female Grand Prix. In 2022, we had the lightweight female Grand Prix. Jenna Lebre had an incredible performance. Now, of course, we have the heavy.
Amazing. I watch it.
You did. What did you think
Hmm.
about that GP? And what do you think about the
Wow.
GPs and how important they are for the growth of jiu-jitsu?
I thought it was amazing, such a high level jiu-jitsu of the girls, showing like not only the technical part, but also like amazing. Seriously, I watched they're doing a lot of fundamental stuff, but also advanced positions, just like on the male card. Actually, better. The fight of the girls was better than the male ones. But no, let's not talk about that right now. I think that is amazing. This opportunity IBJJF and Flow Grappling are giving to us to show our jiu-jitsu for the world in such a high level, such an amazing card, both women and men. I think this could happen more, give opportunity for other athletes as well, because I think the future of jiu-jitsu is it's gonna be online, everybody watching online on the TV, everybody home, paying the pay-per-view to watch you fight, and also giving value for the athletes, because this is really important. More than making the event happen, it is giving value to the athletes, because is without the athletes there's no event. So they need us. I think this is just an amazing opportunity, and I wish this could happen more often for more people to get involved with, because I feel blessed to be one of them, but I know for sure there's a lot of other people that would make this show even bigger, even better.
Definitely. So I know you did talk a bit about your preparation and how important your coaches have been to getting you prepared for these big events. I want to talk a bit about Professor Draculino. I think he's a coach who is incredible. He's produced so many great champions. Can you talk about Professor Draculino and why you think he's such an incredible coach?
Professor Draculino is a true martial artist. He is the guy that he takes care of himself, his family, his students, and all his friends and everybody that needs him. He's not, once he's on the mat, he forget about all his problems and teaches always the best class that he could have. He's always on time. He is like he always teaches us this: it doesn't matter what is happening on your inside or your problems outside. Every time you step on the mat, you're gonna teach the best class you ever had. So you're gonna always do that every single day. And even with his a few health problems that he had with his back, he's always at the gym with a big smile, with such a immense energy with us, and showing us like simple details that make so much difference. And also he's a true mentor, not only on the mats but outside it. He's a mentor that he is never gonna lie to you, and he's truly like transparent. So I think he makes the life of people better around him, not only because of his knowledge on jiu-jitsu, but how he is a person outside of the mats as well. So he is always helping everybody with anything, always putting himself aside to help others, and for sure gathering, even though he don't need to do that anymore, he's already made so many champions. He always find time to be there for us, to train us, to have a session with us and correct us, because he knows that he can keep doing this good work that he already did on the past. He can like pass on, like he already passed his good work to somebody else in BH, right? To Serginho and Caloquinha there. He has so many champions in there. So now here in Texas, he's doing such an amazing job as well. His school is amazing. It's such a good environment to be with. It's like people in the gym, they are in our school, they are family, you know what I mean? But this is because of their professor, because of what he teaches us and we teaches them, you know. So I feel really blessed to be under him because I admire him so much, and I know he is not perfect, and I know he is just the greatest that he could be. You know, he always looking for ways to be better and showing, leading by the example.
That's amazing. Well, I'm sure he's taught you some incredible lessons that you're going to pass on to your future students. So
Yeah,
the legacy
if
will
I am
continue.
like 1% that what he is, I will be really, really proud of myself.
That's incredible. So what else do you have coming up for 2023? What other tournaments do you plan on competing in?
I will for sure go for words. You're gonna see me in words, and I wanna do brasileiro as well. Again, I don't know about pants because I have another plan to be right on the time of pants. I don't know yet. And on I am open for super fights. If anyone want to invite me, you can contact me or my manager Victor Doria. I really liked. I would like to do more super fights because I feel like it's a really good way to be recognized, and you have great matchups that you can make. So I am open to those opportunities, and I want to do the words no gi as well. So right now, those are my goals. It might change something, but one thing for sure, you're gonna see me in words again.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so
Looking
much.
for my fourth.
Yes, looking for the fourth world title. So
Yes.
thanks so much, Andressa, for your time today. I really, really appreciate it. Is there anything else you wanted
Thank
to
you,
say
Danny.
before we wrap up the interview?
I would like to thank you, okay, for making this interview happen because we're trying to make it happen for so long and we never have time. So, and also thank my sponsors, Kings, Fruits, Nutrition Depot, um, Lucas Valente, my nutritionist, Dracolino as well, my professor, Grace Barra, Texas, where I train every day, and my partners to help me to get stronger, and also Sanctuary Gym, where I work out. And also, I would like to thank IBJJF for the opportunity to be in this amazing GP that I'm really, really excited. Today I'm like really tired because today is Friday, so I'm like, oh my god, I still have to train today. I just did my conditioning, but after this weekend I'm gonna rest a lot, and next week it's war.
Well,
I
we can't
can't
wait to
wait.
yeah, we can't wait to watch you compete. It's going to be an
one
amazing
week
event.
one
Yes,
week
1 week out. It's going to be on Friday, March 3rd, the IBJJF Flow Grappling Grand Prix. We have the women's heavyweight GP, the men's lightweight GP, some incredible super fights, including Tynan Dalbra versus Isaac Bayen's in a
that one
30 minutes
I
special
wanna
rules super
see.
fight. Yeah, do you have any thoughts on that match before we close out?
Oh my god, that match is gonna be awesome. Like, Izaki is such an experienced guy. He is really um, tough competitor, but Tynus has such an amazing technique, and he's really smart on on his moves. So it's gonna be exciting to watch. I don't know who is gonna win. There is no favorite in there. We just gotta see it. So if you are if you wanna if you're excited to watch just like I am, you cannot miss it.
Definitely. Go to flowgrappling.com Friday, March 3rd. Make sure you don't miss any of it. Thanks again, Andressa. Thanks everyone for
Thank you.
watching. We'll see you guys soon. Take care.